Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's talk some Lakers basketball. So the Lakers win their 10th straight game tonight. They beat the Wizards at Staples Center 125 to 103. The Lakers are now 17-2 on the year. Not only the best record in the NBA, but the best start in Lakers history, which is insane to think about considering all the success the Lakers have had over the years. The Lebron and Anthony Davis era is off to the best start in Lakers history, and they did exactly what they needed to do in November. Take advantage of the easy schedule, beat up on all the sub 500 teams. They're 13-0 against teams with a sub 500 record, and leave yourself with a nice cushion on everybody else in the Western Conference as you head into this brutal stretch that is the December schedule. It's going to be playoff teams every single night for the Lakers, starting with a 3 games in 4 night set against Dallas on Sunday, Tuesday at Denver, and Wednesday at Utah, part of a back-to-back. That's going to be all of December, all playoff teams every single night. So it's going to be fun to finally see the Lakers face some adversity, finally see how they match up against all the other elite teams in the Western Conference. But tonight was not the night to see the Lakers get tested. This was a mismatch from the very beginning. You got the Lakers, who are a juggernaut this year, led by 2 guys playing at an MVP level in LeBron and Anthony Davis. And then you have the Washington Wizards, who are 6-12. They've been respectable, but if you're asking me, I think this is the worst roster in the NBA. You got Bradley Beal, who's definitely an all-star, averaging 30 points a game. But after that, you got Isaiah Thomas as your starting point guard. In 2019, Isaiah Thomas is your starting point guard. I mean, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. He should not be a starter at any position in the NBA in 2019. And then they got 3 former Lakers, Thomas Bryant, Mo Wagner, and Isaac Bonga, who all play pretty serious minutes for them. If they didn't have those 3 guys, this roster would be even worse, because Wagner and Thomas Bryant are actually putting up quiet, nice seasons for the Wizards this year, and I'm going to talk about them in a minute. But then you got Ish Smith, McRae, Bertans, Troy Bryant, Rui Hachimura. This roster is just complete garbage, and I kind of felt bad for them because I can relate to the 2019 Washington Wizards. The Lakers over the last 7 years had the worst record in the NBA over those 7 years, so I can relate to the 2019 Wizards. I know what it's like to root for a team going into a game against a juggernaut team and knowing you just have absolutely no chance. It's like when we used to play Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and you go into that game knowing, all right, we're going to get lob dunked on about 15 times, get completely embarrassed, and run out of this building tonight. And that's what the Wizards knew coming into this game against LeBron, AD, and the Lakers. But the Wizards did get out to a nice start against the Lakers. This is a nightly occurrence for the Lakers. They get down double digits in the first quarter. I don't know if they're just letting teams get a head start on them, and then it's like, all right, we'll start trying midway through the first quarter. But the Wizards got up 15-4. They led by 11 points 4 minutes into the first quarter. And then after that, the Lakers went on a 33-8 run to close out the first quarter. They went from being down 11 to being up 14 at the end of the first. And that's what this Laker team can do to you in a 6 or 7 minute span. At halftime, they led 70-49. They had a really good first half. LeBron had 19, 7, and 3 blocks. LeBron 16, 8, and 3. They shot 55%, 9 of 17 from 3, where they've been scorching hot over the last week. 17 assists in the first half. And then in the third quarter, they continued to dominate. They led 105-79 after the third. And I got to give the Lakers credit tonight because they didn't overlook the Wizards. They played fast tonight. They played with energy. They shared the ball. They made a lot of nice plays, a lot of highlight plays tonight. And they could have came out in this game and just been slow and sloppy. It was just Thanksgiving yesterday. They knew the Wizards had no chance, but they played hard tonight. Everybody on this roster did. They had fun, and they took care of business. LeBron and AD got to sit out the fourth quarter, so they got some very valuable rest. They only played 27 minutes for AD and 24 for LeBron, so they kind of load managed tonight without actually having to take a game off. LeBron still has not missed a game. AD's only missed one with the shoulder, but they've been playing heavy minutes lately, so this was big tonight. Get some rest. They have 3 games in 4 nights starting on Sunday, so it's very key for the Lakers to blow this team out tonight and get some rest for their 2 stars. AD, 26 points, 8 of 15, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks, and he was a plus 18 in 27 minutes. He was also 9 for 12 at the free throw line, where he's shooting nearly 90% this year. So Anthony Davis continues to dominate. I would have him in my top 4 to 5 in the MVP this year, and he really showed me something the other night when he went to New Orleans in a hostile environment where everybody's screaming at him and booing him on every possession. The whole crowd hates him, and he goes in there and drops 41 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and he hits the game-winning free throws and the game-winning steal where he just ripped the ball away from Brandon Ingram on that inbounds attempt where the Lakers only up by 2 with 4 seconds to play. Pelicans had a chance to tie or take the lead there, and AD makes the biggest defensive play of the game, just rips the ball away from Brandon Ingram. Anthony Davis is really showing me something this year. He's got a lot more heart than people thought. He's a lot tougher than people thought. Everyone said he was soft. He's playing through injuries. He's only missed 1 game. He's putting up huge numbers. AD has really impressed me so far in 2019, and tonight he gets his numbers in just 27 minutes. LeBron, 23 points tonight, 9 of 16, 11 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and he was 4 of 8 from 3 again tonight. LeBron is hot from 3 over the last week or so, and I love that new move that he's added this year. Great players always add something every offseason, and LeBron's added that new move where he's walking around the three-point line, and he just turns and just pulls real quick, and it's really tough to defend, and it's really been working for him lately. He started off the year shooting like 28% from 3 over the first couple weeks. Now he's at 36% from 3. So if LeBron's hitting his threes, he's almost impossible to contain. And over the last couple weeks, LeBron's been red hot from the three-point line. So both the Lakers stars get their numbers tonight right around their season averages while only having to play a little bit over 20 minutes. But it wasn't just the stars tonight for the Lakers. The other guys got to contribute with LeBron and AD sitting out the fourth quarter. JaVale McGee had 15 points, 11 rebounds. Danny Green, 11 points. Quinn Cook, maybe his best game as a Laker, 17 points, 7 of 11 from the field. He really heated up in the second half. And then Rajon Rondo, 13 points. All of that was in the first half, actually. I don't even know if Rondo played in the second half. Dwight Howard, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks as he continues to be one of the best shot blockers in the NBA off the bench for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma, not a great game, 4 points, 2 of 7 in just 17 minutes. And he also had an injury scare late in the third quarter. He stepped on Bertan's foot. Looked like he twisted his ankle. Thought he was going to leave the game, but he ended up playing through it. Hopefully it's not too sore tomorrow. We're not going to miss Kuz for any time because he just got back from injury a little while ago. Last thing he needs is to miss any more time and not be in the lineup for the Lakers because he's just finally starting to get into his rhythm, starting to play better. So hopefully Kuz is going to be all right and he can play Sunday against Dallas. The Lakers shoot 51% in this game to just 39% for Washington, so the Lakers were good defensively tonight against a Washington team that scores a ton of points. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league, believe it or not. They just play no defense. Lakers 14 of 32 from 3. Like I said, they are red hot from the three-point line this year, and this is what I expected coming into the year as the Lakers to be a really good three-point shooting team, and right now they're starting to round into form. Free throws tonight for the Lakers, 21 of 28. How nice is it to have a team this year that can actually make free throws? A lot of that credit goes to Anthony Davis. 29 assists for the Lakers, 47 rebounds, just 7 offensive rebounds to 13 for the Washington Wizards. 9 steals for the Lakers, 8 blocks, and 18 turnovers. So overall, they played well. It's tough to really judge against a terrible Washington Wizards team. But like I said, they didn't overlook them. They didn't come out flat after Thanksgiving. They came out, played hard, played fast, and made a lot of great plays tonight in this game against the Wizards. Sunday night, it's going to be LeBron, AD versus Luka and Porzingis Part 2. They had a great game, their first time that they met, and Luka Doncic is doing special things for the Dallas Mavericks right now. At just age 20, he put up 42 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists tonight in a 120-113 win over the Phoenix Suns. Luka Doncic has the Dallas Mavericks at 12-6. They're the number 4 seed in the Western Conference. What this kid is doing at age 20 is just unheard of. It's never been done before in the league. He's averaging over 30, 10, and 10. Now, I would have Luka number 1 in my MVP voting right now if it wasn't for his atrocious defense. He's one of the worst defenders in the league, and because of that, I can't put him first or second. I got Giannis number 1 and LeBron number 2, and then I got Luka. I would have AD at 4th and then Harden at number 5 because, let's be honest, Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders in the league, probably the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year, and his efficiency is so much better than James Harden. Plus, the Lakers are 17-2, so I think the Lakers have 2 guys in the top 4 for MVP right now, but it's going to be a great matchup against Porzingis and Luka Doncic. on Sunday night. Now, it's always good when the Lakers lose, or yeah, not when the Lakers lose. When the Lakers win, the only thing that's better is when the Clippers lose on the same night. And tonight they lost at San Antonio, 107-97. The Clippers are now 14-6. Lakers have 4 games on the Clippers now. And check this. Kawhi and PG were terrible tonight. 24 points on 29% from the field. They were both atrocious in this game against Kawhi's former team. The Spurs finally get a much-needed win. They're only 7-13, and the Clippers lose again. So Lakers got a little bit of a cushion on them. Always love to see Kawhi and PG play terrible and the Clippers lose, and I just can't wait until they play again on Christmas Day. That's going to be a great game. All right, I want to talk about Mo Wagner and Thomas Bryant, the former Lakers, real quick before I get out of here. Mo Wagner, a guy who didn't get to play a lot of minutes for the Lakers in his time in LA, but so far for Washington this year, he's having a really nice season. He's only playing about 19 minutes a night, but he's averaging 12.3 points, 5.4 rebounds, and he's shooting 65% from the field and 47% from three. He's turning into the guy that the Lakers thought he was when they drafted him, and it's a real nice acquisition for the Wizards, who basically got him for nothing. The Lakers were just trying to clear cap space so they could go add Kawhi Leonard at the time, and the Wizards, who have no talent, end up getting Mo Wagner and Bonga, and I forgot who else they got in that trade, but Mo Wagner's having a nice season for the Wizards, so good for him. I still root for former Laker players. And then Thomas Bryant. He got to the Wizards at the beginning of last year. He was really good last year, but he's been great this year. 14.8 points per game, 8.8 rebounds on 77% from the free throw line. So Thomas Bryant's a real player. Everybody thought Zubac was the center that got away. Thomas Bryant is a legit center in this league, and he's having a really good year for Washington, so that's good to see as I root for former Lakers. Just wanted to throw them in there. Tonight, they both had bad games. Thomas Bryant, just 5 points, 5 rebounds in 23 minutes, and Mo Wagner, 7 points, 8 rebounds, and just 1 of 9 from the field, so he obviously had some nerves going playing against his former team. All right, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings real quick before I get out of here. We got the Lakers in the 1 seed, 17-2. Denver behind them at 13-3. Clippers 14-6. Dallas 12-6. Houston 12-6. Utah 12-7. Minnesota 10-8. And Phoenix 8-10 in the 8th seed. After that, Sacramento is 7-10. Portland 8-12. Oklahoma City 7-11, San Antonio 7-13, New Orleans 6-13, and Memphis, Golden State, the bottom 2 seeds in the Western Conference. I like a lot of these lower seeded teams in the West. They're all going to be tough outs in the second half. Sacramento, when they get De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley back, they're going to be really good. Portland's won 3 straight. They're 8-12 right now, but they're getting hot. They added Carmelo. He's playing well. I think Portland definitely makes the playoffs, and I don't see Phoenix staying in the top 8 for much longer. Oklahoma City, I like them. Not quite good enough to make the playoffs, but they're going to be a tough out for teams as the season goes on. And then you got New Orleans. I think when they get Zion back, they're going to be really good. Probably have to wait for 2020 until they really do something, but they are a tough team. They've been right in it with every team, pretty much every game they played, just haven't been able to close games out, and Brandon Ingram's having an all-star type season for them. 27 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists on 50% shooting. Brandon Ingram is balling this year. He just needs a second co-star, and when Zion gets back, I think they will get on a roll, but it won't be enough to make the playoffs. If I had to guess the playoff picture for the West this year, I'd say Lakers, Denver, Clippers, Dallas, Houston, Utah, Minnesota, and Portland. I definitely think Portland's going to get back in the playoffs when it's all said and done, maybe even a top 6 seed. But the fun part is the Lakers are going to play a lot of these top seeded teams over the next couple of weeks as we get into December, and we finally get to see how the Lakers match up against the other top teams in the Western Conference. They also play Milwaukee twice, so buckle up for December. It's going to be a fun month. The Lakers are going to face some adversity. They're going to play a lot of the top teams, so I cannot wait for that. But the Lakers get it done tonight. They beat the Wizards 125-103. You guys leave me your thoughts on this Lakers-Wizards game. Let me know your thoughts on the Lakers being off to their best start in team history. Leave me all that down below in the comment section. Like always, I thank anyone who watched this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check y'all later. Go Lakers, and see y'all next time.